and I'm back with my guest, Jessica Silva, the owner of 3 Bearded Dragons, and she's also my sister. So, as a few things ago, I talked to one of our guests a long time ago, Alyssa, and I asked her a similar question like this. So I'm gonna think of something. So, okay. Pretend you have 2 baby bearded dragon sized, whatever those things are. They're like big donuts, and they're like licorice stuff. They look like licorice because they have like the, I don't know. No, but just go on with this. Okay, ready? So you only have 3 of those. Like, okay, you have a lifeboat, lifesaver. Not a lifesaver, but you have a mini-sized. 2 mini-sized lifeboats that can only fit 1 bearded dragon. 1 only. And Sunny can't get on because the boat and another bearded dragon can't get on, or the boat will sink. And then there's then there's no other way you can save them. And they're in deep water, and it's like a huge flood in your house.
They could probably swim.
No, they can't.
Yes,
they can't swim. They've lost their legs and they can't swim. We've eliminated that now. They can't do that now. So, time is running out. You have 2 seconds to save them. Who are you going to save?
I don't know.
Come on, Jess. They're drowning right now. They're waiting for your decision.
Wait, so how many can I save?
You can only save 2.
Only 2? I'd probably save Rosie and Lily.
Oh, okay.
So
well, yeah. Okay. See, that was a good answer. I would pick a Rosie and Lily too.
But Sunny's small, so she could fit on like.
No, she couldn't. I just said that if the boat has a capacity of 1 bearded dragon, and if you cheat, the boat will sink, and then you can only save 1. So now you can only save 1 because now you put 2 on them, and now you just lost that lifeboat. Who are you gonna save now?
Why can't I swim through the water with them?
You can't swim in the water because you can't. It's just eliminated purpose. It's an eliminated purpose. You don't have any legs or arms.
That's not any logic, though.
It does have logic.
Legs.
You don't. Well, now you don't. You just fought.
Okay, well, I take the boat and then I'd like tie a rope to the back of it and like put like one of those little kickboards and put them on the kickboard and save them somehow by dragging them behind the boat.
But I only said you have 2 seconds. How are you going to do that in 2 seconds? They're not going to live in 2 seconds.
Well, apparently I don't have any arms and legs, so I'll do it in 2 seconds if I want.
Okay. This is cool. So, do they ever sleep? Can they shut their eyes? Is that possible?
No.
No. What is it? No.
They actually sleep a lot. Like, they're kind of like teenagers. They're only awake for like 8 hours, and then they sleep like 12 to 14 hours. If you don't let them, they get all lethargic and tired. So.
Okay, but for viewers out there who have bearded dragons and don't know how they're pregnant, how do you know that they're pregnant? Like, what's a way to test?
Well, I don't know. Like, you won't be able to really tell until like the 3rd week, and where they'll start eating like a ton. Like, she's a pig normally, but during that week she's like crazy. She's like raging with hunger. And then you can also feel their stomach, and it feels like they swallowed like a whole bunch of grapes. And then when they start digging and they won't eat anymore, and they're like restless, where they'll run to one side of the cage and then run to the other and then jump over the water bowl and then that means that they're ready to go.
So if you had the choice of being can I have some help so Rosie doesn't fall or something? Okay, so if you in your next life, if God was like, hey, do you want to become a bearded dragon? Would you become a bearded dragon?
Probably not, because
Probably not.
they
Why
like,
not?
I don't know.
Are they your
suck to
favorite
be a
animals?
pet. Well, yeah, but I mean, they're stuck in
No,
their
but
cage all day and
you're
stuff.
free, a wild, free bearded dragon.
Then yeah, probably. But I mean, what if you get eaten by a hawk?
You
I don't
can't.
like getting
Well,
eaten by a hawk.
hawks don't live in the desert.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. This is a world where they don't live in the desert.
Oh my god. I don't know. I guess yeah.
Yeah. If you had bearded dragon kids, what would you name them?
Kid bearded dragons.
Yeah, what would you name them?
I don't know. Maybe I'd name one Blackbeard and Spike.
That's what I was gonna say. There's a kid in my name's name is Spike at my school, and I was like, hey, that sounds like a good thing.
By the way, this is Rosie and this is Lily. What we're talking about.
But yeah, okay, so yeah, I would name mine.
I don't know. I have like 20 babies, so I don't know what I'd name them.
I'd name it Puff Beard
Probably
the
just
second, Puff Beard the third, Puff Beard the fourth, Puff Beard the fifth, and just so on.
Yeah, just
You know?
number them.
Because you could just name them like that, and then you could just keep with one name. You could be like Joseph the first and Joseph the second. Even though they're all girls, they could be Joseph. Wouldn't you want to be named Joseph if you were a girl?
No, but whatever.
You could be whatever. Okay. So what are there? Is their skin rough? Like if it was like they're predators, like what can they be eaten by? What one thing that they can be eaten?
Probably anything. I mean,
Like can a snake eat them?
probably not. They could probably outrun a snake, I think. Yeah, I think they could. But like birds of prey and like
Birds of prey.
coyotes.
Do you
probably eat
think
them.
birds can eat these things? Though?
Yeah, probably.
They can. So, okay. Do you think they're cute?
But yeah, I love them. I think they're adorable.
Would you like to give, if you had a choice to actually, like, if you were like a really, is there such thing as a lonely bearded dragon person?
A lonely, like
Yeah, like a person, like a cat
lady?
person, like a cat lady, but they do bearded dragons.
Yeah, probably.
I don't probably. I don't want this to happen either, Jess. I'm afraid too.
I'm afraid to.
Chris, just give me your.
Okay.
She's like, Mama.
So, do they just like chill out on here, or like, have they ever fallen asleep on you before?
Yeah, Rosie does that all the time. That's why I bought her, because she's so chill.
Do you want to tell the story of why we got them?
Well, I wanted a leopard gecko originally, because I went to my friend Alyssa's house, who was on the show earlier, and she had a leopard gecko, and I don't know, I just wanted it really bad, so I like came home to my mom, I was like, whoa, I know what I want for Christmas. I want a leopard gecko. And so we turned the car around, went to Scales and Tails, and I went straight to the leopard gecko cage, but of course my mom had to look at all of the reptiles, and before we could go to the leopard gecko, and she saw these guys, and she's like, oh man, they're so cool. And I was like, I don't want them, because they have like little pokies on their side, and I was like, I want to actually hold it. And then she like got the guy to open the cage for us, and there was this other lady there that convinced her that they were like the coolest pets ever. And I was actually scared of them at first, but then once I held them, like, they're really cool. And then we got her first for mine, and then of course we came home and Chris wanted one, so we went back and got Lily. And yeah, but Lily's kind of mine because I take care of her, and he doesn't.
That's what she says. Well, if you'd let me pick up after it and pick up its poop, if you're like, hey, Chris, I really don't want to pick its poop, could you pick it up for me? I'd be like, yeah, sure, Jess.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, I
you
would.
wouldn't. No.
How would you know? Because you've never asked me before.
I ask you all the time, and you're like, no, I'm good.
Okay, so, yeah, so, is it easy cleanup with them?
It's pretty easy to clean up. Like, get a scooper thing.
Do
Just
they
scoop
pee?
it out of the sand. I think they just like do the same like pee and poo in like one disgusting mixture.
Disgusting mixture. What does it look like?
Poop?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but it smells gnarly. Like
Well, hey, if you like, you
the
had.
worst smell I've ever smelled. in
If
my
it's a
whole
mix
life.
of pee, what if they really had to pee, but they didn't have to poop, and you thought it was water,
Chris, they don't.
and then
pee.
you let it
I've
be
never
in there
seen
for a
them
really
pee.
long time?
I've never seen them pee in my whole life.
Okay. So then, what else do you like about them?
Their personalities mainly.
But you've already said that.
You know, and they're like my babies.
You like your babies.
This is my firstborn child. This is my second one. And then Sunny is just kind of like the outsider. I like her. She's just mean.
So you're like a neglecting mother now?
No, I'm like
You don't
trying to
take
be
care
chill
of
with
Sunny now?
but Sunny just hates me as a mom. So whatever.
Well, because originally it was my mom's, but then my mom's gave it up. Mom,
What?
she originally gave it up,
Setting?
like putting a baby in like
A dressage.
a carriage and just putting it on someone's doorknob, and she was like, put it on my sister's room, like, hey dude, here you go, here's a bearded dragon. I'm not gonna take care of it anymore. If you don't want it, it can just starve out here.
Well,
And then
I've
it-
taken care of her before, so
Yeah.
it really wasn't my mom's either. I'm the only one that takes care of them.
Well, cause
But Sunny's just too paranoid and she bites a lot, so she just hates me. I love her, but these guys actually appreciate me. Oh, and Sunny is in a separate cage because she's little, and these two want to kill her. Like, they'll charge her cage and try to get inside of it so they can eat her. When she's old enough, she can probably go in there with them, but
So like you can just buy one big cage for like 3 bearded dragons.
yeah, but right now we have like a 99 gallon cage, and that'll be fine for all of them. It's huge, so.
Oh, okay. So, we're kind of drawing to a close, so I ought to kind of wrap this up. So Jess, obviously I can tell that you like them, and other people, like, if you're saying, like, if other people are afraid of these things, that they shouldn't because they're really cool.
Yeah, like my best friend Ashley, she was terrified of them and she hated them, but I finally made her like them, and she, like, won't put them down. So I think once you get used to them, you'll be fine, but
Oh yeah, one time I came upstairs and they had this really cool dog thing. Remember the cat thing? Where like, well, they'll curl, like you'll lay down with them, and then like they'll curl up like in a little like ball. They'll like curl up, and then like every 5 minutes they'll go like. I've heard what Rosie thinks when she's sleeping. Dude, she's a mess.
you watch her while she sleeps.
Okay, so this is Q&A with Christopher Bowman and my wonderful sister, and thank you for bringing out the bearded dragons for the show, and thank you for what?
Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Thank you for watching Q&A with Christopher Bowman and my sister from Denver, Colorado, and she has 3 bearded dragons, and thank you for bringing them on the show.